Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ dódódódó.
Máyégún Diary náà ibi number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Hello there. Welcome back to those who were with us earlier today. Good morning to you if this is your first time of joining us. Good afternoon to you. And good evening to you from wherever you are joining us tonight. This is Máyégún Live. Thank you so much for joining me. And also remember the first 4 steps that you have to take before you settle down to watch what is the latest Máyégún. The first one is, after reading the caption of this broadcast, you should try and read the description of the broadcasts. Like it, share it, to invite your friends, to invite your not so friendly friends, and tell all of them that Máyégún today. So if you have done all of that, thank you. Now you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the session. Thanks so much to those who have done that. And if you haven't, please do. And there is this kind of good news. We are looking forward to it. That is, we are currently just 38 subscribers away from 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I don't know who is going to be the 100,000 subscriber. That could be you. But I beg you, that doesn't mean that you have to take back your subscription and then be looking at it. Okay, I want to be the 100,000 subscriber. Anyway, thank you so much to everyone, including our new, supposed the new member of the temple, dear new Templars. This afternoon, Tinubu swear for his new ministers, including Bianca Ojukwu, to join his failing group of thieves, Tinubu and his 48 thieves today. And from what we gathered, Tinubu also sort of told them what they are all delving into. Take a look at them. And that was this afternoon. But it did not just swear for them. He also told them what they are getting themselves involved in. It is pure rubbish talk, but you could pick 1, 2, or 3 things he tried to pass on. For example, Tinubu alerted the room that Nigeria is on the verge of bankruptcy. Sounds good. Well, don't be alarmed. Nigeria is more or less in the worst economic place ever in our history. And if there's any form of honesty at all, the people that have looted Nigeria, the gang of thieves led by the druggie himself, that have bankrupted the contraption, they are smiling to the bank. Give that to them. They are not affected by any form of economic downturn or hardship. But the truth is this: in 17 months, Tinubu has only been able to attract $29.5 million investment to Nigeria. Within that same period, Nigerian Naira have lost more than 1,500 of its value. Yeah, because he floated the Naira, right? The economy is in the worst place ever. And the people, they are facing the worst hardship ever in their life. And also, they've succeeded in dipping more of them into perpetual generational poverty. Nigeria has added more debt than anybody in history in a short period of time under this Tinubu as well. And the right word is actually to say bankruptcy. I think that should be the right word. Things have gotten so bad that they have started cooking the book, cooking the figure, whereby to show to the rest of you that they do not have any plan of resolving any of your economic crisis. Rather, to sell you lies and keep selling you lies until the rest of you will no longer be able to take it. Within the space of 17 months, Tinubu and his gang of thieves, especially the one at the Central Bank of Nigeria, Adobe, Oduduwa Emefiole, he succeeded in printing over 20 trillion naira cash and handed it over to Tinubu. It is called Ways and Means. Now, loan. IMF, World Bank, Afrexim Bank, God knows who else from anywhere, they have been giving Nigeria ridiculous conditional loans, which has further destroyed that place. However, Tinubu and his gang of thieves continue to make the gullible Nigerians to believe that they are doing a reform, and therefore, whatever they are experiencing right now, it is just a baby step of pain. The baby never even start walking. Now, like that, baby step of pain. Everyone is feeling it. So, when he swore for them today, he added some laba nonsense. I am going to play you that, because that is where we're going to start from this evening. Where Kolu was given, I don't know if it is motivational speech, maybe it is a dementia speech. It was just there going back and forth. So I'm going to warn you. So you're about to listen to Kolu now. Please don't sit back there and be expecting that you want to listen to somebody that is saying he is not. And this video will prove that. So this was Kolu talking to his new set of thieves that he believes should come and help turn things around, but they should have an idea what they are getting involved in. Ladies and gentlemen, here is President Tinubu Kolu.
Present situation called for a very serious commitment. Yours is a duty to serve, and that's what you've come to do. I really appreciate the fact that you've taken the oath oath of office and ready to serve your nation at the time we are facing the challenges of economic growth and other items like the security challenges and others. It is not easy to find just the unique people that we surrender their life, freedom, and other responsibility to serve their nation at the time of these challenges. I am sincerely happy that you've done that. And you are here today to be part of a very committed team of Nigerians who had been working tirelessly since 17 months ago that we assumed the responsibility of governing this country. We face the challenges of growth and danger of doing nothing. We are faced with a nation that is on the edge of bankruptcy. That's the truth. And you are called upon to join the team to rescue this country. Service is the hallmark of this human endeavor. You have been called upon to serve. Since 17 months, I thank many of the ministers that are present here today for hard work that they've embarked upon tirelessly to put Nigeria on this recovery path. Economic recovery is on the horizon. We have a good path to realize our dreams. And it's not just only for us, it's for our children and grandchildren to come. Despite the challenges, we face the job of re-engineering and retooling the economic path of this country. Yes, cost of living has gone up. I recognize that. And we've satisfied to meet the obligations of paying a new minimum wage across the board. For us, it was a challenge when a nation was servicing its debt with 97% of its revenue.
Nuisance lele. Nuisance lele.
Nobody say I know one una. That is how it talks, okay? You won't be able to see the tail. So you won't be able to see the head or the tail or where he's going. What is he talking about? He will just go here, here, here like a madman that he is. Some said he's doing that intentionally. No, he's not. He's not. He's a madman. He's, It's like you go to somewhere now, you see the light is on, but nobody is at home. That's exactly what it is. Then it will kind of drop, buzzwords. Economic recovery is on the horizon. And other jargons you can barely quote him. Do you know that I want to talk, kind of pick on the minimum, because that's what he called it. He said minimum wage. Do you know that up till now, Shishi and Bang, they have not paid from that minimum wage to anybody? Even the NYSC graduates that were promised 77,000 naira. Do you know that the Shingbang CC, they never had to them till now? They are still paying them 33,000 naira. But he's promised them that 77,000 since May, 5 months ago. Did you know that there's no single state in Nigeria that has actually paid a shishi on top of this minimum wage? But they've almost all announced this. Tinubu said he will pay them 70,000 minimum wage. Till now, Shingbang, they never paid them. But that same day talking about already paying. They have already started paying them minimum wage. Minimum, that's why he called it minimum wage. The challenges of a country that is paying 97% of its money for debt servicing. I can barely quote him without sounding like I've got a touch too. And that's why I said we should start from that, so that we can put it behind us, all right? There is more. There is more. Let's go over it quickly so that we can get on with the program. Here, he's still talking to his new set of thieves. Yeah.
It's nothing but end of the cliff. But today I can report to you that we brought that one down and is at 65%. We have never defaulted in paying our obligations. We meet all obligations, both foreign and domestic. We have our head above the water. All other countries too, around us and across the world, are facing challenges. In fact, yes, a lot of crises in Europe and America. What pandemic has brought to the economics of the world, to the economies of the world. But we are navigating through this, and we are working hard. You'll be part of people who will receive criticism and abuse. Don't worry. Stay focused. Stay resilient. Your thank will come with the history of growth and prosperity for this country. It is my joy and honor to be part of you, to be responsible for over 250 million people in this country. We have taken the bull by the horn. We stop the scavengers. We are going to stop completely the profiteers and smugglers of our resources across the country. We are not going to run away from our responsibility. We are going to face it, and we've been facing it headlong. With you as a member of this team, I will be proud, and I am proud and honored that I'm leading you, and we will lead you to success and prosperity. All I can say is, welcome. Welcome aboard. This ship will not sink. God bless you, and God bless Nigeria.
Nuisance leleyi. Nuisance leleyi.
Abba nuisance. Tinubu. There's crisis in another country around us. There's pandemic, there's crisis in Europe and America. But when I get crisis for your own Europe, where you are, if you're watching me from Europe, do you have crisis where you are? Economic crisis. Americans watching, is that true that you also have economic crisis in America? That is what they tell themselves in that place. Then Kolu said, this set of thieves that are now joining his other gang of thieves, incompetent criminals, freeloaders, chancers, scavengers, they are the scavengers, rent seekers. He said that they will be criticized, abused, but they should not worry. Right? Just maintain the table manner. As you know, as we don't call on and say, oh, you can't chop now. Just chop, chop, chop. Don't say much. Leave every one of them saying everything. Don't worry about them. Because he is determined to lead the 250 million people. So is that your new population in Nigeria? 250 million? Or is that another set of a number problem? Because we all know that Nigeria have something called number problem. And that is where people just drop number figures, like paying 90 billion or sharing 90 billion to 500,000 students for no proof. Or the parts where they shared 25,000 to 25 million poorest Nigerians, 625 billion naira in 3 months. And there is no proof. But that was Kolu. So he said they've stopped the scavengers. The real scavengers is Kolu and his gang of thieves, including his wife, freeloaders, chancers. You are facing the worst economic crisis. But somehow, he said, this ship will not sink. Nigeria ships will not sink. Because if it sink, now all of them go perish. Anyway, they are welcome on board. Okay. And the Nigeria that is on the verge of bankruptcy, as we speak, economic bankruptcy, you have already been bankrupted. You are living off debt. It says something about reducing this debt servicing to 67%. Luri. It was the same way when they told you that the foreign reserve of Nigeria is now 38 billion or something. It is also similar to when they told you that the unemployment in Nigeria, you don't have unemployment in Nigeria. In fact, You have overemployment in Nigeria. It's only 4.7 of you, 4.7% Nigerians that doesn't have job. Cooking the book, cooking the figure. The man that told you that now statistics you go chop, they are now cooking figures, right? Lying about this. If you complain about any hardship, they will say it's because you don't like them. Go and find a job. Go and look for what to do. Go and double your hustle. Because according to Tinubu, on one hand, I know things are hard. I know people are suffering. I know people are hungry.